Are you running Google Ads but not getting phone calls? Many businesses struggle with these because they set up their campaigns incorrectly. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to structure your campaigns to get more phone calls, and you can turn your ad spend into real customers. So let's get started. So guys, we're in our Google Ads dashboard. If you're a local service business and you want to get phone calls for your business using Google Ads, in this video, I'm going to go through some of the things you need to do if you want to get phone calls with Google Ads. As you can see, this is one of our example accounts, and this is running Google Ads, and their main goal is to generate phone calls. So for the last 7 days, they've generated 43 phone calls. So these phone calls are coming mostly directly from ads, and these conversions can include phone calls from ads as well as phone calls happening from the website. And sometimes we can get very few number of form submissions as well. Otherwise, let's say more than 90 to 95% of the time, the goal of the business is to generate phone calls. And as you can see, the cost per conversion, which means the cost it takes to generate one conversion, it is around $31. And the conversion rate is around 28%. That means, let's say 1 out of 4 clicks we're gonna get is gonna convert. So in this video, I'm gonna go through some of the things you need to do if you want to generate phone calls from Google Ads. So there are several networks in Google Ads if you want to generate phone calls. So the networks can be display network, it can be YouTube, it can be Gmail, or it can be other platforms. But I would only suggest you to focus on search network if you want to generate phone calls from Google Ads, because the other networks might be very low quality. If I'm going to give you an example, can you get phone calls from somebody who's watching a YouTube video? No, you can get phone calls most probably from somebody who is searching on Google. So they can search something on Google, some kind of services on Google, and they can see the services of a company they like, and they can call to that company. That's why I would suggest you to focus only on search network. And on search network, you can run two types of ads. You can run responsive search ads, and you can run call only ads. Both options are good. You can show your ads on Google and you can receive phone calls in different ways. With call only ads, you can receive phone calls directly from the ads. But with responsive search ads or search ads, you can receive phone calls from the ad, as well as if they visit your website, you can receive phone calls from your website as well. So in this example, we're running responsive search ads or we're running search ads. So mostly we're gonna get phone calls directly from ads, but sometimes we can also get phone calls from the website as well. So from those two options, I would suggest try running search ads, and it can have lower cost per click as well, because after you get one click, whether it's gonna convert or not, you need to pay to Google. And with call only ads, it's not unusual if the cost per click is higher compared to responsive search ads. That's why I would suggest you to run responsive search ads, and the cost per click can be a little bit cheaper. So I'm gonna go through some of the things you need to pay attention to when running search ads. So we've decided we're gonna run search ads, and from those search ads, we have two options: responsive search ads and call only ads. We have decided to choose responsive search ads. And if you want to run responsive search ads, what you need to pay attention to. First thing is you need to set up your conversion tracking. So I'm going to show you an example. So we're going to go to goals and the conversions. We're going to go to summary. We can track the number of lead form submissions we're going to get. For example, it's for the last 7 days. And we can track the number of phone calls we've received directly from ads. And we can also track the number of phone call button clicks you can get from the website. So the point is you need to be able to track the number of phone calls you're getting in order to measure the performance of your campaigns. So you're spending money on Google and you need to know how Google is performing. So let's say your business receives phone calls from different sources. Your business may get phone calls from your social media channel, for example. Your business may get phone calls if your referral gave your business number. But if you want to know how exactly is Google Ads performing, you need to have these numbers in your Google Ads dashboard. And then you can decide whether Google Ads is profitable for your business or not. So that's why you need to be setting up your conversion tracking right from the start before launching your campaigns or before you start running Google Ads. So I would suggest you to run conversion tracking, and you should be able to track the phone calls you're gonna get by running Google Ads. A quick reminder, if you want my free video on how I doubled my phone calls using 2 key strategies in Google Ads, you can click the link in the description below and I'll send it to you right away. And the next thing is you should target high intent phone call generating keywords. So how we're going to do that, we're going to go to tools, and under planning, we can choose the keyword planner. And by going there, you can choose high intent keywords, and those keywords can be phone call generating keywords. For example, they can be location specific keywords, or they can be keywords with the nature of, let's say, somebody looking for the types of services like your business offers. So let's say if they're urgently looking for something, you can know by looking at the nature of the keyword. So if you are a towing business, they would search something like towing service near me or 24/7 towing service near me. And you can target those kind of keywords. If you're going to get clicks from those kind of customers, they can go through the website and there is a very high chance they can call to your business and you can convert those kind of customers because they're urgently looking for the services and your business offers what they're looking for. So target very high intent keywords from the start and not target mixed intent keywords. So those kind of keywords can be searched by people who is just getting information and they're not customers. Maybe they're planning to start their own towing business and they're just browsing Google just to get more information about other businesses. So you should be targeting types of keywords which can be searched by your potential customers. And the next thing is create call focused ads. By that I mean your headlines and descriptions should be customized to receive phone calls. So your headlines should say something like, if you are a towing business, towing services 24/7, and the second headline should say something like, contact us now or call us to speak to a specialist. And again, with the call focused ads, the goal is to create headlines and descriptions customized for mobile devices. And with mobile devices, you're going to most probably use two headlines. So your first headline should be very relevant to your target keywords. And if your target keywords are relevant to your headlines, your customers may find it very relevant to what they're looking for, and the conversion rate can be higher and your click-through rate can be higher. And your second headline should say some very short call to action, such as call us now or contact us now or contact a specialist, and that can increase your conversion rate. At the same time, it can be relevant to the users, and overall, it can improve your performance. And the next thing is you should regularly clean your search terms. Just go through your search terms. Once you've generated some data, you should clean your search terms. So you're going to go to campaigns and the insights and reports. You can go to search terms report. And for a selected date and time period, for example, for the last 7 days, you can see those data and you can see the data for the last one day or the day before yesterday. You can see all of those data and you can regularly keep cleaning your search terms so that in the future you may not receive irrelevant search terms that have happened in the past. So you can eliminate the types of search terms you have received in the past, and in the future your search terms can get cleaner and cleaner if you're gonna keep adding the negative keywords. So monitoring the search terms report regularly can improve the quality of the clicks you're gonna get and can attract the types of users who are willing to call to your business. And the next thing is use extensions. So you can go to campaigns and let's say under assets, you can go to assets and you can add different kinds of extensions. You can add site links, you can add callouts, you can add structured snippets, and you can add call extensions. You can add all of those extensions, and I would suggest you to add call extensions as well. And call extensions, if used with search ads, sometimes it can show up with your search ads and sometimes it may not show up with your search ads. But there are some ways that you can increase the bits and you can focus more on calls so you can receive more phone calls. But overall, if you can add more extensions, it can make your ad look bigger and it can improve your click-through rate. So let's say with one screen, on average, you can get 4 ads. But if you are using call extensions, your ads can look bigger and this time 3 ads can show up. And as you are taking a bigger screen, there is more chance that more people is gonna click on your ad rather than scrolling down and checking other ads. So the more call extensions you add, the bigger the ad looks like, and there is a more chance that you're gonna get more clicks. And out of those extensions, I would suggest you to focus on call extensions. That means people can call directly from the ad and contact your business, and it can improve the conversion rate as well. And the last thing in our list is to create call focused landing pages. So let's say everything is ready, your campaign is ready, the keywords are ready, everything is ready. You should also focus on creating the campaigns that is customized to generate phone calls. So the phone call should be at the obvious area of the landing page, and the landing page should be clean and it should be created to generate phone calls. So some businesses might have lots of call to actions. So let's say they might have chat widgets here, they might have contact us button at the top, they might have different certifications, reviews, they might have big descriptions or big headline, which can include relevant at the same time irrelevant terms. Those kind of landing pages, it is very hard to get phone calls because users can have very short attention span and you have a very few seconds to grab their attention. That's why we need to have very short headlines, at the same time a little bit of descriptions, and you should have a very clean landing page with the phone call button at the obvious section of the website. And with that way you can attract your users, and even if they land on your website, they should have only phone call button and they should have no other choice but to call your business. So these are some of the most important things you need to pay attention to if you want to receive phone calls from Google Ads. Again, if you guys want to know how I doubled the number of phone calls by using two key strategies in Google Ads, you can click the link in the description below and I'll send that video of how I did that right away. Or if you guys want me to generate phone calls to your business using Google Ads, you can contact me as well. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys in my other videos.